Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. The Cleveland Cavaliers coming to this one after a win against the Pistons. And boy, they got by the skin of their teeth there, winning by 1 point. That was a battle.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
And talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Here are the starters for Montreal. Ilyasova out there with Green. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard. Now Ilyasova. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. As we look ahead to the playoffs, Brent, what surprised you in your first postseason appearance back in, 1997? Wow, a long time ago.
How old were you at that time? All right, anyway, focus. The level of play when it comes to the playoffs, they know everything that you're doing, and they know what you're thinking. So you best be ready.
Now here's Allen after Colin Sexton's miss. Here's Dellavedova. Buries it down low.
Textbook feed from Allen, a big man who helps facilitate the offense.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Puts up a 3, and there's Green on the assist by Dinwiddie.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here is Dellavedova. The pass to Love. The 10-footer. It's rebounded by Poole. Now Montreal moving it up. Green leading the charge. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. And we're about 1.5 minutes into the first quarter. Dellavedova scanning the floor. Sexton on the wing. Nice shot from the wing.
Well, that's in rhythm and right on target as Sexton has a very well-rounded offensive game and playing in control now. The Cavs really took a long look at Colin Sexton last year as a playmaker, and it seems like he's moving more and more into that role of being a microwave scorer.
And so here's Cleveland after the basket by Montreal. Sexton kicks to Love. His three-pointers off the mark.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And Poole gets it to go. And Brent, the numbers for Sexton back that up. He's a great scorer, as we know, but his assist totals are low.
And this is why I think, Kevin, there's a lot of consideration where Sexton might move naturally into that guy that comes off the bench and creates disruption with his offensive output. Feels like a lot of Lou Williams type of moments could be ahead for a player like Colin Sexton. Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Again, Montreal scores.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Allen. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Okoro. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Matthew Dellavedova. Sexton against Rondo. 44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Sexton slams it in.
Sexton as a guard making that look so pretty.
Three-pointer. Brissett's shot is good.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Sexton on the wing. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Outside Rondo. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Three-pointer. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Good D by Lopez.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from what you've seen from Montreal, guys, what do you think?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Cleveland, Hartenstein is out there with Nance. Then there's Kyle Korver. Then there's Sexton. And it's Forbes in at the two-guard spot. Here's Lopez. The Cavaliers making the shot. Jackson from long range. And another three from Montreal.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Nance outside to the inside. And the jam by Larry Nance.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
They get the rebound. Lopez passes to Jackson. From deep, Brooks. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Brooks has got the lead up to 14 now for Montreal. Rondo against Sexton. Lopez with the steal. Now Montreal moving it up. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Back to Korver. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. The shot's good from Nance. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. That wouldn't. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Here's Dellavedova. After Montreal picked up 3 with their last shot. Clock at 6. Lays it up and banks it in.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Dinwiddie. Here's Brissett. There's the triple. Green, no luck. The Cavaliers trail by 15. Here's Allen. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. Allen's got his second bucket.
Well, a big reason why Dellavedova is out there is because he can see who's available.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And Montreal leads by 16.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Stolen away. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Smith's got 5 points in the quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Allen. Back to Dellavedova. Looking for Allen and gets it there. And the shot is long.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And here's Ilyasova outside. And another three for Montreal.
And that's Ilyasova's shot. He's a deep ball bomber.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Love wide open. He fires. Cleveland the rebound. And Nance kicks to Okoro. Down low to stop the run. And it's finished off inside by Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got 6 points.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Smith for three. Can't hit that one. And so it's Montreal taking a 19-point lead into the break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Well, for Montreal, Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
Well, their three-point shooting has told the tale here tonight, fellas. They've been lights out from behind the arc. Whether it's coming off a high screen or pulling off the dribble, it seems.
Thanks for joining.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. One guy who's been getting it done is Danny Green.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
On the court right now for Montreal, Green is out there with Ilyasova. Then it's Brook Lopez, and it's Poole in at the 2.
Yeah, Love can hurt you down there. He uses his body as a shield, creates the space, got in tight, finished that one off.
It's good.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself. They are just killing him on the interior.
Here is Ilyasova, following the basket by Colin Sexton.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed. They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Love. Korver comes in for Okoro. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Matthew Dellavedova.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Took him no time at all on that one. Brooks has got 6.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. And here are the Cavaliers. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Hartenstein. Sexton with it. 6 on the shot clock. Teardrop shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. Sexton's got 4 points this quarter.
How about the soft touch there from Sexton? Big athlete, but showing now he's got a feathery touch.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Now here's Korver, and the shot goes down.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Passes to Ilyasova. Back to Rondo. Here's Jackson. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Over Brooks. Korver, no luck. And here's Montreal. Lets it go from deep, and there's Lopez. That's good on the assist by Ilyasova. Lopez has got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Sexton against Jackson. Sexton deciding where to go with it. The shot off that time. Brooks outside. The three-pointer off the mark. Korver with it. He's picked up by Rondo. Here's Forbes. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. And they call the foul. So he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Shooting one.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. For Montreal, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. Now here is Dellavedova, covered by Smith, and the dunk by Love.
Kevin Love showing you he's got a little vert getting up to the rim.
Here's Poole, and no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Montreal with a massive lead of 30 points here at the. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
Osman outside at 3 with Nance down at the power forward spot. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. It's Kabengele in at the 5. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And so it's Montreal now. The Cavaliers making the shot. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And Cleveland making a change here. Wade's checked in. Greg, you played against some terrific players, including the late, great Kobe Bryant. I'd love to hear your thoughts on playing against Kobe.
I mean, his passing is still tough, I'm sure, for many to deal with because he was just taken from us at such a young age. But this guy was a ferocious competitor and someone who showed us in life and in tragedy that you need to make the most of every moment that we have here. You know, I just appreciated to really the fans getting to know Kobe once his career was over, because I think he was able to let his guard down a little bit and show us a lighter side, a more compassionate side.
That is an excellent point. And Poole gets it to go.
And this is how you want to come out of the half, prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
And the shot goes in.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Here's Marjanovic. A quick shot there, and it's off target. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Windler. And that one hits back iron.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
And it's Osman missing. And so it's Montreal now. There's the three. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Montreal.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And one thing about this team, they never stop pushing the envelope. A fantastic year already with 65 wins, and tonight making it 66. Very impressive.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
A nice shot by Kevin Gelly.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Here's Windler. Sweet little floater.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is. You know, every coach should show players game tape of how he just boxed out right there. Great job with the footwork and using his body to step to the rebound.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Offensive rebound. Brissett passes to House. Jackson from long range. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. Here is Forbes. So we see Montreal get the win here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance.